All right, we're gonna get started in a little bit. We got a good 10-minute tune-up today. Oh man, I'm excited about the 10-minute tune-up for today. Come on, y'all, let's get in on Facebook. Y'all know what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to tap somebody in over on the conference line. If you know somebody, man, take a minute just to text them and tell them to get on the conference line with you for this 10-minute tune-up. It's gonna be great. So I want y'all to help me out. Hey, what's up, everybody over here on Facebook? What's going on, Sister Quana? How you doing over here on the conference line? Thank y'all so much. Hey, what's up, T? Good morning to you, ma'am. Appreciate you being on. Over on the conference line, 3551. We got 5825. Thank y'all for being on. Good morning, Sister Nadia. I hope the family is doing well. Hope all is well with everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Sister Donna, what's up? What's up, Sister Rhonda? How you doing? Well, this is celebration week, y'all. This is 4th of July week. This is gonna be a hot one. Yeah, this is gonna be a hot one. What's up, Elder? How are you doing, ma'am? Appreciate you being on today. Come on, y'all, help me out. Get some other people on. This is gonna be a good 10-minute tune-up. I am definitely looking forward to this one this morning. Hey, listen. For those of you that's taking the challenge, you know today is day one of 7 and 7 for 7. That's right. Today is day one. It's July the 1st. That's 7 in 7 for 7. For those of you that don't know, we are on a mission for the second half of this year. So all of July, the 7th month, all of July is all about positioning ourselves for the next half, for the second half of the year. That's what it's all about. And so we're going to be working really, really intently and really focused, laser focused on positioning ourselves for the second half of the year. And so that's 7 days a week in the 7th month for 7 hours a week. For 7 hours a week. That's roughly an hour a day. And so we're going to be talking about that this morning. We're going to be talking about that this morning because it's critically important that we have the understanding and the zeal for carrying this out, because sometimes when we don't think something important, we don't put a whole lot of effort towards it. Oh, it'll be okay. I don't have to do it. No, I need you to be locked in and tapped in for this one, y'all. I really, for this challenge, for this 7 and 7 for 7 challenge, I need you to be locked in for this one. So I'm gonna get my time started because I want to get right at it. Now, y'all still work on sharing. Sister Donna is really good at sharing. Thank you, Sister Donna, for getting your people on with us, man. I pray that it's a blessing to them. Hey, First Lady, good morning to you. What's up, Sister Stephanie? How you doing, Elder Gilder? Okay, so let me start off by saying this. This is I want to kind of, because this is the first day of the challenge. This is day one of the 7 and 7 for 7 challenge. I want to start by really highlighting the importance for this time of consecration, because that's what we're going to be really talking about today. We're going to be really talking about consecration and this consecrational aspect to the whole 7 on 7 for 7 challenge. Now, for those of you that are familiar with this tool, right? This is a tool. This tool. And for those of you that are familiar with this tool, we all know it's a hammer. Old school people don't just call it a hammer, they call it a claw hammer, right? They don't just call it a hammer. Y'all, they call it a claw hammer. And why this is so in such a valuable tool is because this particular tool is multi-purposed. it's multi-purpose. So when we think about a hammer, many times we kind of only think about it one directional, right? We think about it in the realm. Oh, let me get my time started. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me get my time started. What is going on with my face? What my thing is locked up, y'all? Can y'all hear me over on Facebook? For some reason, my time ain't starting. My little, everything is messing up on me. Are y'all with me over on Facebook? I know my people over on the conference line is with me. I just need y'all to respond to me really quickly. Yeah, you can hear me? Okay. For something's going on, y'all. So my time ain't working right. So we're gonna have to work this one out. So listen. So let me get back at it because I don't want to waste y'all time. I don't want to waste y'all time. For some reason, my computer is flaking out on me, but that's okay. So for those of you, like I said, for those of you know that this particular tool is multifaceted, right? And generally, when we think about a hammer, we generally think about it as being a tool for driving things in, nailing nails or whatever. But then the other part that's just as important to driving things in is this part here. This part is called the claw, right? And this is for removing or for taking things out. You use this part to take nails out. If a nail's been driven in and you don't like the place that it's at, you could take it out. If a nail's been driven in and it didn't, for those of us that sometimes you don't nail straight and nailed crooked, you drove the nail in kind of crooked, then you take that hammer and you take the nail out. So it's not only for driving, it's also for removing. So what does this have to do, Pastor Dexter, with what does this have to do with the 10-minute tune-up for today? Well, I'm glad you asked. It has to do with us understanding that this challenge that we're on, it's multifaceted. It's a tool. It's not only for putting things in us, but it's also for taking some stuff out of us. This is two-way. This challenge that we're on, day one of the 7 in 7 for 7, that's 7 days a week in the 7th month for 7 hours a week, an hour a day. It's not only to put stuff in us, but it's also to get some stuff out of us. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about consecration. Now I want to set your mind on what consecration is really all about and why it's so important. Consecration is important because what it's intended to do is to be something that's separate, right? It's separate from anything else that you do. It's intentionally separate though. So consecration, and we're talking about consecrating to God. When you consecrate something to God, what you're intentionally doing is you're separating something exclusive for Him, because it doesn't have to. It could be a whole bunch of things. It could be prayer. It could be fasting. It could be your Sunday, a day. It could be whatever it is. It's all about separating that from anything else there is. Whatever there is, you you're separating that with intentional purposes to make that exclusive to itself. That's the first thing. So this challenge that we're on, this is about just God. I'm doing this towards God. But then the second thing is that it's solemn, right? It's solemn. This is something that is sedate. I am focused on making this about something that's totally spiritual. And this is a spiritual awakening to me. This is a spiritual connection with God. This is solemn. This is not just any old thing. No, this is really solid and solemn. This is all about this spiritual awareness and sacredness, right? So it's solemn. Here's the second thing. What what this what this consecration, if you will, is all about towards God. It's about an attitude, but not just attitude. It's about articulation too. It really speaks. In other words, this is actually saying something, and it's saying something to the person who you're targeting. And when I say targeting, I'm talking about God. This is actually saying something to God, and it's speaking directly to him. And what we're saying in this 7 and 7 for 7 is this: God, I'm just letting you know that this is time that's carved out for you. I just want you to know that. This is some explicit and exclusive time that's just for you, and this is purposeful. And so me and you are going to engage each other for this 28, 30 days. We're going to engage one another in this time frame because I have set this time aside for you, exclusively for you. That's what I've done. I've set this time aside exclusively for you. And then finally, and just as important or more important is that this time is special. This is a special time for him. And we're making it special because of the purpose that we've set behind it. This is a special time for us to reset and get ready for the second half of this year, man. We putting ourselves in position, and we're doing this on purpose, y'all. We're doing this on purpose with intent, and we doing it in such a way that we want to get God's attention. We're looking to get God's attention. That's what we're actually looking to do. And I am definitely excited. I want to close with this. Now, I'm going to be transparent to those of you that are married or those of you that are in relationships. You may be able to identify what I'm about to say. And you know, sometimes when you're in relationships, especially if you're in a relationship and you're married for an extended period of time, a long period of time. Me and First Lady we've been dating since 1981. We've been married for some 38 years, 35 years. So we've been together more than 40 something years. We've been together for more than 40 something years. And so over a period of time, what could occur is that you can become familiar with one another. And so you just kind of start living life and letting things just kind of come your way and kind of happen, right? And what happens is that the value does not be diminished, but the intentional purposing behind your relationship sometimes can take a back seat to other things. In other words, you know, at one time it was all about y'all going out on dates, going do this, going do that, going do that, right? And then you started living life and things started taking on different shape as it relates to your relationship. And because of that, sometimes things slip, especially like the date aspect. So what I had to do, and this ain't my idea. This is First Lady's idea, which was a fabulous idea because First Lady is so smart. She's so intelligent. She really is. She's a smart lady, y'all. She don't say a whole lot, maybe to many people, but she's super smart. And she says, listen, you're gonna have to dedicate some time to me. You give a lot of time to the church, you give a lot of time to other people, you give a lot of time to other things, but you're gonna have to dedicate some time to me. And then, you know, for a while I'm like, okay, but you know, I gotta do this, I gotta, and then, you know, after a while I'm listening to what she's saying, I'm saying, you know what, that's right. So what we did was we consecrated Friday evenings for us. That's date night. On our calendar, it's on our calendar for date night. You know, so if I get ready to set an appointment, I'm telling somebody I'm going to do something. No. I look on the calendar. No, this is separate and apart from anything else. I can't use this for nothing else. This is only for us. This is only for first lady. This is date night. I can't use that, and I can't do anything else in that slot in that time. So that tells her that I'm serious about this whole date night thing. Is serious. And so it's taken a place in our lives that's exclusive to us. And it's special. So it becomes, in some regard, y'all, it becomes separate from any other parts of our life because it's taken on this particular time. Why is this so important? It's important because when you're in relationship with someone, a relationship with God, when you're in relationship with someone, your relationship must say something. It got to say something. What is it saying, Pastor Dexter? It's got to tell that person that you're important enough for me to slice out some time for you. And so that's what this is all about, y'all. That's what this 7 in 7 for 7 is all about. It's telling God that at least for one day a week, not a day a week, for 7 days a week and 1 hour a day, I'm carving out time, God, for you. I'm carving out time for you. And listen, I was thinking about this, and I say, you know what? To make this simplistic, all you got to do is just slice out 15-minute segments. 15 minutes is going to be for prayer. 15 minutes is going to be for me reading my word and getting more of God in me. Because when you read God's word, when you read the word of God, you actually know more about him. He's actually exposing himself to you in that process. In 15 minutes to listen to to listen to some motivational music. And then I say 15 minutes to talk to, and then 15 minutes to meditate. So you've actually consumed the hour. You've actually consumed the hour in that day. And let me tell you something. It won't be hard to consume that 15 minutes. So listen, I got to stop because I'm looking at my internal clock. For some reason, my timer wouldn't come on today. But listen, I really appreciate you guys joining me. And I pray that all of you take the 7 in 7 for 7 challenge. Every day, I'm going to be doing something to send you some motivation or get you motivated. And because I'm taking on the role of your challenge coach. And so I'll be sending you things out every day. So if you're a part of our texting service, I want you to be looking out for it. If you're not a part of our texting service at the Temple of Praise, I want you to do that because that's how I'm going to motivate you and get you focused on what we're going to be doing. So they're going to put it in the text in the chat line. And so for you, those of you on the conference line, all you got to do is text Top Mobile to 54244. Top Mobile, all one word, to 54244. That'll put you in our texting service, and I'll be able to send you these daily motivations so you can actually receive that. So you can actually receive those motivations because it's going to be really, really important. It's going to be really, really important that you have this constant motivation. That you have this constant motivation for the 7 in 7 for 7 challenge. And for those of you that listen, you want to prepare yourself and position yourself for the next half of the year, let me tell you something. If you're not intentional about it, you won't be prepared. But I know God has got some amazing things for us in this next half of this year. So I want you to get recalibrated. This is the second half, y'all. It's like us playing sports. The second half, we going out, man. We done changed. If we got to make some changes to the game plan, we about to make some changes to the game plan. If we got to make some additions, get ready for this in our mind. Get ready for the second half. That's what we're gonna do. We getting our minds ready. We getting motivated for this second half because I know God has got some amazing things planned and mapped out for us. Y'all ready? Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right, brother Jay. Yeah, man, second half adjustments. We going into this next half, man, looking for some amazing things to be done. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great Monday. Remember, this is the first day of the 7 in 7 for 7 challenge. For those of you on Facebook, if you could put that in the chat for me, it's 7 days a week in the 7th month, that's July, for 7 hours a week. For 7 hours a week. That's an hour a day. If y'all quickly put that in there for me. Okay? All right. All right. So we gone. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. And listen, 4th of July is on Thursdays. We won't be having prayer on Thursday, and we won't be having Bible study. Yeah, we won't be having Bible study, but that's okay. I know that you guys are on the challenge, so it's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. God bless you.